She, me, YouTube. It's your boy Metro, and I'm back with another reaction video. In today's reaction video, we're looking at your boy SWOOZIE. School Bully Part 2, I guess. I think I've seen Part 1. I can't remember. But don't forget to leave a like, comment on the video if you're brand new to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications so you never miss upload. But yeah, let's go to get right into this reaction.
Whatever you put out into the universe comes back to you. In middle school, there was this dude named Jake. Puberty hit Jake when he was 12. So this dude was like 6 foot tall for no reason. But the first time we got into a tiff, it was after school, we're playing basketball. Me and my cousin Shane were on the same team. Jake fouls Shane. They start getting into it. Jake grabbed my cousin. I just blacked out. I went full throttle. Charlie's Angels. You got a problem with my cousin. You got a problem with me. I run out of nowhere. I snapped and turned into Batman. And I jumped on his back. 2v1. Literally in a single motion. He just cranked and then flung me like a rag doll. I was on a splint for like 3 weeks. Sleeping with a splint is not fun. Jake just starts harassing me every day. Eventually, Jake just got tired of the standard bullying, I guess, and then he found a new way to entertain himself. If you weren't paying attention, he would run up to you and pull down your pants.
Wow.
That I'm failing algebra.
Wow. It's funny, but then it's not funny. And how you get slammed like a rag doll? It's supposed to be a 2-on-1. Bro, you supposed to hit him in the back of the head.
And failing French class. Imagine how traumatic it is psychologically coming to school, looking over your back in between every single class, wondering if you're somebody to pull your pants down and you're gonna be exposed, and now I gotta start my OnlyFans account. I say this kind of jokingly, but not jokingly, because it was very stressful when all this was happening. And then one day, everything changed, because we got a new kid, Sterling. I see Jake just looking at Sterling like, fresh meat. First day Sterling gets there, as soon as school ends, Jake goes over to him and pushes him. Sterling pops Jake in the mouth. You know, they say if you ever go to jail, you gotta start a fight on the first day. Bad. Jake did not hit him back. Something very strange happened. Jake and Sterling became best friends. You know how rappers collab and they do an album together? Yeah, that happened. These dudes went on a bullying tour. They got so tired of bullying people in our class, they started bullying like high schoolers. Granted, I saw Sterling get his butt kicked by this sophomore, and that was one of the most satisfying things I had ever seen in my life up to that point. But these dudes just wanted to fight everybody. I think it was like 8th grade. Jake was having a birthday party, and he came to school and he was telling everybody, like, hey guys, come to my birthday party, and nobody wanted to come. Dude, when you're harassing people, people don't want to be around you like that. I think he put 2 and 2 together, so he started acting really nice. For like a week straight, he was nice to everybody, and then some people were like, okay. So Jeremy said he was gonna go, Robbie said he was gonna go, my cousin Shane said he was gonna go. I was the last person invited, so I'm like, okay, down. Now granted, I'm a nerd. Nerds are my peoples, okay? No matter what outfit y'all see me dress up in, still nerd. Bullies can just sense nerd. But I figured that
the nerdiosity, if that is a real word. I don't know. I wasn't considered a nerd because I hung out with nerdy people. I kind of hung out with mostly everybody in school, kind of.
Go to his party, let me get in good with him, maybe he'll leave me alone. Go to this party, and it was pretty fun. His dad was barbecuing. Then the video games came out, and we put on Madden. Not a good idea. I knew this play, HB toss left with Cincinnati. You couldn't stop it. So no matter how bad of a predicament, I could be 4th and 90. You knew what was coming. I beat Robbie, I beat Jeremy, I beat Shane, and then it's Jake's turn. I don't just start beating him. I run HB toss left every play. And I was talking junk the entire time. I made it a point to beat him worse than anybody else at the sleepover. I was thinking this dude is gonna go back to harassing me anyway, so I might as well just get my revenge right now. For 15 minutes, I gave him a taste of what he'd been doing to me for the last 3 years.
Dang.
Around midnight, we're all in his room and he says, let's all see who can stay up the longest. Whoever goes to sleep first is gonna get it. We're in his room, we're just talking. We're all there and we're talking, I'm just like, yeah. Next thing I know, I hear giggling. I am woken up by the sound of laughter and the smell of beans. I don't know what's going on, but I'm mad because everybody's laughing and I realize they did something to me. They opened up cans of beans and poured it all over. They poured it on my head, they poured it down my shirt. Shane is there, holding a can of beans laughing like, bro, eat too, Brute? You remember the time I jumped on Jake's back to save you? I have not eaten a single bean since that night. I'm traumatized, I just have PTSD. Monday comes, we go back to school, Jake goes right back to bullying everybody. This dude just made middle school a traumatic experience for every guy in our class. And once high school hit, Jake went off to a different school, I went off to a different school, never saw it do it again. So I tell you all that backstory to catch you up to now. Shane has a barbecue. We're out there talking, we're catching up. You remember Jake? You remember that time I saved you? I jumped on him like I was a Darkwing Duck. And he stabbed me in the back by pouring beans all over me at his party. And then Shane goes, oh, did you hear what happened to him? No. On prom night, he went out partying, got super drunk, got in his car, drove home, and hit a construction worker, and then kept driving. The cops went and looked at the cameras and traced them back to his house, showed up and arrested him. And the judge stacked all that. Driving under the influence, speeding in a construction zone, hitting a construction worker, fleeing the scene of a crime. They gave him life in jail. He has not seen the light of day since the day after prom. Obviously, I was not happy hearing this news, but this is real life, no respawn.
Wow.
I'm gonna get out here and share this story because hopefully somebody can learn something from it. But I don't want to hear any more stories like this. We're all human, we're all gonna make mistakes, but they say what you put out in the universe comes back to you.
Wow. I mean, that what you get, Shane. Bad karma, but that what you get. But it's your boy Metro. Y'all be blessed and I'm out. Peace.